As of January 4th, I have lived in Portland, Oregon for 4 months, and I thought it would be fun to just sort of share my general thoughts. So stay tuned, comment your experience, whether you're from here or not, if you've moved like I have, or if you're a native or a local. But overall, I've been largely impressed with how welcoming and nice a lot of people that I've encountered have been, including my coworkers and people at like various shows that I've gone to, events that I've been at. Not to mention people on TikTok. Y'all are awesome. And since I've moved, and even before I moved, everyone has been so helpful in my comments and on my live streams in giving recommendations about bars and restaurants and events and shows and resources and all of this stuff, just tips and tricks. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That being said, in general, I have encountered a bit more of a passive personality type in Portland that I'm still getting used to. I feel like silence is a lot more just accepted here. I've sort of joked with some friends. I've met more silence and eye rolls here than anywhere else, which I don't take personally, given I've just noted it. But that's been a unique thing that I'm learning, as it's very different from all of the other climates I've lived in, right? It's different than the sort of saccharine sweetness and friendliness of the South, despite underlying politic. It's different than the very straightforward, kind but not necessarily nice nature of New York, where to waste your time is going to be a great offense, but I'll still help you out. It's different than the icy neighborly friendliness of New England, or the forthright nature of like a place like Massachusetts, where a lot of my family's from. And it's certainly different than the general laid back, chill nature of Southern California, despite, yes, all of the other drama and things that are there. That's a topic for another video. But I'm learning the Pacific Northwest personality. Another thing that I have just been really, really grateful for is in people being welcoming. I have hung out with so many people, and I find that getting things planned has been really, really awesome since I've moved, and so easy and effortless as far as getting invited places, or friends calling you up or texting you, even acquaintances asking what you're doing, inviting you places, running into people out that you might not have anticipated but that you know, and the evening, sort of growing alongside these newfound friends. That's been really, really fun and refreshing. Not to say I haven't experienced that before, but not quite to this extent. And the other day I was singing karaoke, and I don't necessarily sing karaoke, and I had all these people that I came to the bar with that I haven't known but 4 months, clapping and cheering, and I had a weird moment of just being really grateful and thankful for that general welcoming nature and the casual nature of just sort of, okay, we're going here if you want to tag along. That being said, I haven't planned any formal dinners or anything like that, but I've appreciated that. I've also noticed I've missed the cold. I was walking yesterday and I loved the cold. I thought that was so weird, but I was like, oh, it's all nippy out, and it was refreshing. I felt alive. And on a different note, I have grown to really, really love and appreciate the beauty of a slick city street and the lights reflecting off of the puddles as the rain falls. Not anything I ever would have imagined I would take note of, and yet living in Southern California for 9 years, it's something that I never really took note, that wasn't around, and I didn't take note of when I was on the East Coast. And it's just so cinematic and pretty, it's just sort of a random thing that I've noted alongside during the day, just the lush green nature, even in the city. I really appreciate that. Those are just some of my musings. Of course, if you want to follow along, check out my 2 Portland playlists. I have one before I moved and one after I moved with all of my thoughts and various updates, and there'll be many, many more to come. But comment your experiences as well if you're someone that has moved here recently, or if you've lived here. Let me know if you feel like I'm absolutely getting the city wrong, but I love it so far. Sending good vibes, y'all.